Oh, welcome back everyone, it is me, the BMOnus, and today we are doing a Halloween special. We are doing the trickiest players versus the scariest players. Yes, I was thinking, sadly, since most of the world can't go trick-or-treating because of the global pandemic, for all those affected, on behalf of the Chinese, I'd like to say, are bad. I thought I'd atone by providing you guys a little bit of entertainment with this Halloween-themed experiment, as well as putting me through torture once again with another disgusting forfeit. So first, I'm going to showcase you the trickiest team, which is going to be all the 5-star skillers and just players who generally skill a lot. And then I'm going to showcase to you the scary team, which is going to be a little bit more diverse. They can either be scary because of their personality, what they've done on and off of the pitch, and just for fun, I threw in a couple of the FUT Scream card guys. And then we're going to take these two teams and put them into career mode and see which team finishes higher up in a one-season simulation. And after that, we're going to have these two battle it out on the virtual pitch, 11-on-11 competitor mode on. It is going to be a goddamn show. And as you guys know before, I have to make a prediction on the sim season as well as the live action, and for everyone I get right this time, I get to eat some delicious, my favorite peanut M&Ms. So that is going to be the treat, but if I get it wrong, then the trick is I'm gonna have to soak all of these peanut M&Ms in soy sauce. So if you're excited for this experiment or for me to vomit at the end of this video, go ahead, smush your hot erect nipple into the like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's hop in first with the scariest team in FIFA 21. Now, scary is going to be objective. You could be on the scary team for a myriad of reasons. First and foremost, you got Luis Suarez, who is a terrifying striker in his own right, but also loves the taste of human flesh. So he's scary in two ways. So he has to be the striker here. Well, you got Mbappe, who seems like a nice lad, but he's absolutely frightening if you were to see him on the pitch, as well as his speed is lightning quick. And if we're talking about these scariest opponents that you can go up against, there's no one better than Lionel Messi. You're terrified when he's on the ball, you're terrified when he's off the ball, and you're terrified anytime he has a free kick. And then you can make the scary team by just being plain terrifying on the pitch. I've assembled the midfield trio of Nongland, Arturo Vidal, and Gary Medel, the holy trinity of leg snappers. Let me know in the comments down below, if you were playing against this midfield, how quickly would you want to be subbed off? And speaking of hard man, we got Kolasinac in here, not because he's done too much on the pitch that's that terrifying, but the dude is absolutely fearless. We've all seen the Mesut Ozil kidnapping video, and this dude, without anything, was taking on two dudes with knives. Yeah, you're not gonna fuck with that dude. Then we got Pepe on here. I mean, yeah, you've seen all the horror tackles. He's an asshole. Harry Maguire, besides being physically imposing, tried to take on the Greece police force by himself, apparently. And then you got Trenton here because his free kicks are absolutely terrifying. And in between the sticks, you got Jordan Pickford, the villain of the moment, and yeah, if you have an ACL, you probably pretty terrified of Jordan Pickford. Then for the backup wingers, you got Adama Traore, who's just like a missile of speed and strength. You got Sadio Mane on here because of the horror tackle he performed on Ederson. Erling Haaland is on here because of his combination of 88 sprint speed and 91 strength. He's just a physical nightmare. Then you got Diego Costa, who's like an actual nightmare. Then you got Alphonso Davies, who's got frightening pace. You got Fraser Forster, who's the first one on here who had a scream card, I believe. Actually, Costa and Traore also got scream cards. And Wan-Bissaka is terrifying if you're a pregnant female. Akina Fenwa, strongest dude in the game and a man you would never want to fight in a dark alley. James Rodriguez might be the most terrifying cam in the Premier League right now. Philip Coutinho's got frightening free kicks. Same thing with Giovinco. The Hulk would crush you like a Coke can. Fellaini's got more elbows than a Muay Thai fight. Granit Xhaka loves himself a red card. Marcus Rojo, 2 foots for fun. Run Shawcross. Hey, you gotta throw Shawcross on here because of the Ramsey leg break. Leon Bailey's terrifying just for his pace. And if you're going stature and strength, Koulibaly is 6'2", 200 pounds, and he's tied for the second strongest defender in the game at 94. And second to last, we have Chiellini on here just because like every list that I found on the internet of these scariest footballers in the world listed him on here. And last for the scary team, James Milner. With the scariest team coming out to an attack of 88, a midfield of 81, and a defense of 82. But how does it compare to the trickiest team in FIFA 21? Now, to qualify for the trickiest team was a lot easier, but I didn't want to just go and take the highest rated 5-star skillers of the game and put them all into one team. And I think that's because we can all recognize that not every 5-star skiller that is in FIFA actually tricks or skills all the time in real life. Like Messi is an expert dribbler, but he doesn't use tricks per se as much as, let's say, Neymar. I think he's the first guy that comes to mind in modern football when it comes to being tricky. And he's tricky in two ways. Not only does he have 5-star skill moves, he has 5-star weak foot. And then leading the line, if Messi's going to be on the other side, then you can have Cristiano Ronaldo over here. He's got 5-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. And I mean, in real life, he tricks a fair amount. Jadon Sancho comes in at the right side. He's got 5-star skill moves as well. He's got a decent bag of them. Maybe not the trickiest person on this list. And then the midfield, you got a trio of 5-star skillers as well, and Hakim Ziyech, Paul Pogba, as well as Liverpool new boy Thiago. And at the right back, back, we have Juan Cuadrado, who's converted winger. He's also a 5-star skiller. Now the center backs, obviously you're not going to get any center backs and keepers that have 5-star skill moves. So this is just off the top of my head of center backs that can actually do a couple of skills, or I've seen do a couple of skills before. Now Ferran only has 2-star skill moves, but he's been known to do a couple of fake shots, a couple of chops. He's even nutmegged a couple of overzealous pressers. And the same thing with David Luiz. He can do a little bit of flip flaps and whatnot. And then I got Alisson and Anderson as the keepers because they're just the first two that come to my mind. I mean, Alisson's pulled out a couple of tricks here and there to varying degrees of success. And then for the backup strikers behind Ronaldo, you got Roberto Firmino, who has 5-star skill moves. You got Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming in with 5-star skill moves, definitely deserves it. And then behind them, you have Marcus Rashford, who can technically be a striker as well as a winger, coming in with 5-star skill moves. Other backup wingers, you got Di Maria coming in with 5 stars. Mahrez coming in with 5 stars and 4-star weak foot. Backup right back is Corona over here. He's got 4-star skill moves with a 5-star weak foot. And then the midfield, we have like just a whole bunch of cams and center mids, no real CDMs because they tend to not have as many skill moves. So you go with Eriksen, you got Depay, he's got 5 stars. Promise got 5 stars. Bruno Fernandes got 4-star. Martin Odegaard's got 5-star skill moves. And Bernardo Silva can play on the right wing as well as Cam. He's got 4-star skill moves. And then you get to the guys who are kind of more synonymous with being a tricky type player. And that is Wilfried Zaha, you got Saint Maximin, and the old goat himself, Luis Nani. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Get in there, boy. In fact, you know what? Let's get Nani in here for old time's sake. Then the backup left back is Guerrero of Dortmund. He's got 4-star skill moves. And then 2 other center backs on here are Thiago Silva as well as Ramos. A lot of people forget how much sauce Ramos had at the start of his career when he was a fullback. But the trickiest team in FIFA 21 comes out to an attack of 87, a midfield of 85, and a defense of 82. All right, we have now hopped into career mode. As for me to remain neutral, I shall be simming as Burnley. We sit on July 1st of 2020, and what we are going to do is hop all the way and sim all the way to the very end. So let's go ahead and get that started right here. And as this gets going, I have to go ahead and make a prediction. You guys can go ahead and make a prediction on which team you think is actually going to win, either the Scariest Team or the Trickiest Team. I don't know, I think they're pretty evenly matched, but I kind of hate scary movies, so I'm just gonna go with the Tricky Team. That's gonna be my logic on it. I think this is a coin flip, but I guess we'll find out at the end of the season. Take it away, Time Wizard. All right, we sit on June 1st of 2021. Let's see how the players did at the end of the season. Player stats, and all right, it is the Scary Team who strikes first. It is Mbappe who is on top with 29 goals, but right behind him is Cristiano Ronaldo of the Tricky Team coming in with 26, and no other player from other side until we get all the way down to, oh, what? They cheated. The Scary Team bought Dele Alli. Outright cheating by the Scary Team, but I mean, they are the Scary Team. They kind of just do what they want. But if we go down the list, you can see that Marcelo actually contributed with 13 goals from the left back position. Okay, Tricky Team. And then we have Lionel Messi contributing with 11 and Sadio Mane contributing with 10. And we go over to assists, and it's actually Lucas Moura who wins the golden ball. He's got 11 assists. Behind him for the Scary Team is Lionel Messi coming in with 9. He ties with a whole bunch of other players. We do not see our first tricky player until number 8 on the list. That is Cristiano Ronaldo coming in with 8 as well. You got Mbappe on the list contributing 6 assists. And then if we go to the bottom half of the list, we got Eriksen, Neymar, as well as Bruno Fernandes on here with 5 assists apiece. And last but not least, we have clean sheets and Tottenham's Hugo Lloris who comes out on top. Tottenham might have won this whole goddamn thing, with Alisson coming in second place with 14 clean sheets and Jordan Pickford, the destroyer of knees, coming in third place with 13 clean sheets. So let's go ahead and take a look. I got Burnley in 14th. Scrolling all Liverpool are all the way down in 11th. Well, I guess we took a lot of the best players off of that. But Wolves are in 5th. Chelsea is in 4th. 3rd is Spurs. So drum roll, please. Is it going to be the Tricky? Oh my god, it is the Scary who have gone and won it by 2 points. Come on, man. All right, this is kind of ridiculous. Manchester City, aka the Trickiest Team in FIFA 21, were 1 away from a perfect season. They won 25, drew 12, and only lost 1. And they somehow did not win the league. Manchester United, aka the Scariest Team in FIFA 21, had 27 wins, 8 draws, and 3 losses. And that's all it took. Just 2 points to swing the other way. So I got the prediction wrong, which means I gotta eat at least a handful of M&Ms soaked in Kikkoman soy sauce. If I get the prediction right about the live action portion, then I do not have to add the soy sauce to the M&Ms, but we will have to see then. But before we get to that, a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN creates a virtual private network that is your own little secure tunnel to the internet, hidden from hackers, the government, and big tech, all looking to harvest your private data. And with COVID keeping everyone inside right now, you need online protection more than ever. And beyond security, ExpressVPN allows you to change your IP address to different countries, allowing you to access region block content. Have you run out on shows on Netflix? Because I certainly have. But with ExpressVPN, I can change my regions to the UK or Japan and see what different shows they have on there. And for my my UK viewers, I got a freaking pro tip for you right now. How would you like to watch the entirety of the Premier League for $5 a month only? Yes, for $5 a month, you can subscribe to the new Peacock service, but the only catch is it's only available in the US. But if you have ExpressVPN, switch a region to the US, and voila. Every EPL game for $5 a month. You can't beat that deal. All the while being protected by the #1 ranked VPN by CNET, The Verge, Wired, Tech Radar, and more. Now, I personally use it every time I torrent or I have to plug in my credit card online. I see it as a condom. If you're not using protection now, you're eventually going to pay for it. And best of all, you can get 3 months for free. All you got to do is click the link down below. It's going to be at the top of the description box. Thank you to ExpressVPN again for sponsoring this video. Now back to the show. All right, boys, now we're on the live action portion. We got the Scariest Team versus the Trickiest Team. We're going 6 minutes on legendary difficulty with competitor mode on. And yeah, if any of the past experiments are anything to go off of, this is going to be a barn burner. And look at them in the tunnel. As we see these two teams stride out onto the pitch, I have to go ahead and make a prediction. And you guys can go ahead and make a prediction in the comments down below. But for me, I think I got a feeling about the Tricky Team, especially with competitor mode this year. Just like the people with the 5-star skills are going to be destroying the other side. But can you skill if you have both of your legs broken? How many ACLs or legs have been broken by this starting lineup alone? Absolutely terrifying. But without further ado, the Trickiest Team versus the Scariest Team is now underway. All right. KG so far in the first 30. Not too much going on. But now Suarez, he's in space. He's going to have to make a decision here. Goes near post. And that's how it's done. The Scariest Team using pace with Suarez to go ahead and get behind. Oh no, the teeth. He's coming in for the bite. Get away, people. Get away from the screen. Look at this. Just a simple triangle. 1, 2, 3. And Varane, I think, doesn't get back in time. What is up with Real Madrid center backs and not being in the right position? It had to be truly the scariest man in FIFA 21. Yeah, I mean, he's been the scariest dude in football ever since he's like bitten 3 dudes. Who the fuck bites people repeatedly when you're on camera? That's weird. Now Suarez linked up with Messi. That's the scary part about this. Messi has barely done a thing so far. Roger Naglin over to Suarez. Suarez puts it over the top to Messi. Puts it first time to the back post. It's gonna find, oh my god, Mbappe almost toe tapped that in. This is ridiculous. This was first time and he does outside of the boot toe tap. Audacious from the Frenchman. All right, so far so bad for me. It's looking like I'm gonna do a double mouthful of soy sauce M&Ms, but we continue on. The defense of the Scary Team has had excellent shape. No man out of mark. Uh-oh, Ronaldo is in. Maguire caught sleeping, but it's off of the post. And the Scary Team get away by the skin of their nutsack. And that is going to be it for halftime. Unlucky from the Tricky Team. Ronaldo was streaking in, but he could not find the back of the net. And it's that man himself, the man-eater, who has put them up 1-0 ahead of the all-Tricky Team. Well, let's just hop into the second half. Still anyone's match. A couple of 1-2s here and there. Looking for a run. Gets over Naglin in advanced position. You got runners ahead of him. Oh, beautiful pass threaded through. Vidal slips in underneath Allison, and it is 2-0. It is not looking good for V. I might as well pour the soy sauce now. But excellent triangle play. Naglin to Suarez to Vidal, and just the gentle sweep underneath the nutsack of Allison. And we are in a deficit of 2-0. Let me just get a taste. Let me just get a taste of my future, boys. Salty. All right, the Tricky Team in dire straits now. They got to make something happen. And this is exactly what they needed. First time Ronaldo, he's not going to miss a second. And an instant reply. They're right back in it. Honestly, there were no tricks about this. It's just Ronaldo made a run. No one marked him. As simple as that. Beautiful weighted ball. I mean, credit to that. This is one of the easier goals that you're going to see in career mode, boys. And Ronaldo isn't going to complain. Look at the gaping hole. This is Pornhub levels of gapage here. As he goes ahead and pile drives into the back of the net. And no number of broken ACLs is going to save Pickford from there. Just absolutely desperate. Back in it, boys. Put the cap back on. Put the cap back on. Neymar once again, another step over. Pogba to Thiago. Feeding it down the line to the danger man, Ronaldo. He's inside of the box. He's looking. He plays it to the back. It was beautiful. And he sticks it underneath Neymar. And it is 2-2 in the 69th minute. Nice. And it has all come undone as Neymar and Zlatan go ahead and embrace a sensual touching. Look at this, man. Neymar gets the goal, but it's all Cristiano Ronaldo. No one marks him. And then he slips in a beautiful weighted ball to the back post. And Neymar pounces on it. After a quiet first half, the tricksters have sprung to life. It's game on. Now Neymar is over to the top. Some creativity from the tricksters here. They do have the skills to pay the bills. They just need to find an inch of space. He's laying off Neymar. Oh my goodness. Saucing on Harry Maguire. And the slab head had no chance as we are in the 91st minute. And that is pretty much going to be game, set, and match. I always believe in the trickster team. Jordan Pickford gets what he deserves, let's be honest. And right here, Pogba uses the ball to get just enough space, and then they've been doing that like fake shot step over a million times, and then just shapes it. Not even the best shot in the world, but enough to defeat Jordan Pickford at the near post. Harry Maguire stranded in no man's land, and with that, the scary team is going to be thwarted. Have no fear, but fear itself, boys, because the trickiest team in FIFA 21 have come from behind and defeated the scariest team in FIFA 21. Neymar with the brace, Ronaldo with the goal and the assist, and it was the two danger man for the tricky team that go ahead and rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. And once again, continuing the tradition that every single one of these games has just been an absolute barn burner down to the last second. But the man who got his race is going to go ahead and lift the trophy. Congratulations on the live action portion. The tricky team is on top. Scary team won the simulation. The tricky team won the live action, which means it cancels out. I just get to go ahead and have... But you know what? I'll have a couple dipped in the soy sauce just for funsies. All right, let's put M&Ms in. Add the sauce, because the tricky team had that sauce. Go ahead and mix it up. Nice and coated in there. Mouthful of soy sauce M&Ms coming up. You know what? It kind of goes... It's not that bad. You ever had like chocolate with sea salt? It's kind of like that. Like, yeah, it's gross, like the first bite, but after that, the saltiness kind of helps bring out the sweetness of the chocolate. Would I recommend? Probably not. But if you're bored, go for it and send me a video on Twitter at BMOnus. But that is going to be it for this Halloween special. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. For you guys who actually can go trick-or-treating, be safe, wear your mask, be responsible. For you guys who can't, hopefully this provided you a little bit of fun and time. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all of my patrons keeping me alive during the pandemic, literally. So thank you guys so much to all. And a big heads up, sorry for the delay, but I've been having a couple of computer issues. But my review of FIFA 21 is coming out this weekend on Saturday, so go ahead and get ready for that. If you want another FIFA experiment, go ahead and click over here, Dinksy Poos. But yeah, that is going to be it for me, the Fat Asian. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourselves, stay humble. Until next time, boys, stay thick.